Ha! Today is a great day. Today some boss stuff has happened. All right, my precious and wonderful friend, we are going to raise some amazing children. We are going to raise up some young people that are just spectacular. So, number one, picture 13 to 15-year-old children coming into our wonderful atmosphere where there's some really cool people, some strong, close elder friends who can laugh and sing together. Picture some 12 to 15-year-olds who come in and they can tell that there's a sparkle in the house. It's the forever home, which was spoken by the Holy Spirit, a title by the Holy Spirit given. Forever home. So these kids come into our home and they can tell that we're just plain having fun together. We are having a strong and pleasant and excellent and fascinating time. They can feel that they've stepped in among successful people who are fresh and cheerful and have something to offer. And this is what we say to begin. And this is what the little tiny children grow up hearing and learning. 4 things. HPPP. HPPP. Now, first of all, in the beautiful wisdom teaching, which we call the Apostles' teaching, or the way of life teaching of Christ, or the New Covenant teaching, in that atmosphere, the first warning, top priority that we hear is that our trouble, our battle, is with not humans and not even ourselves, hating our stupid self in the mirror. I used to punch myself in the face because I had so much hate for myself and my failures. Our battle is not against human beings, the people that bug us, or ourselves and our mistakes. Our battle is against actual invisible persons, spirit beings, familiar spirits. The word familiar, the root word, is family. It means invisible beings, like Derek Prince says. Just think of them as invisible persons who know how to operate in your family. So our real battle is against spirits. Now that might sound spooky and weird, and you might think that's nuts and that's a problem. And that's, passing the buck. Oh, the devil made me do it. You may think that that's a negative or foolish thing to say, but let's go in this direction. Here's how we, as the family with the HPPP, hang out and are real about our own personalities. H, what causes you to hate? What causes you to become cold and to slam the door on a relationship? What causes you to become bitter and unforgiving? What causes you to sharply reject and hate a person? What causes you to slander and give bad reports about a person? What causes you to hate and slander? What are those things that mess with your heart, that cause you to be bitter and unforgiving and hateful and retaliatory? H. What causes you to hate? Number 2, panic. What causes you to panic? Some people get panicked when they see a spider, and other people get fascinated. Wow, look at that cool spider. Let's check him out for a while, see what he does. But other people are like, ah! Some people are afraid of the water because of sharks or alligators or weird, scary things down in there. And some people, baboosh, right off the dock, dive straight into water without a concern. What causes you to panic? Hatred, panic. This is something you have to take inventory on. And see, the 13 to 15-year-old child who comes into our home, that child has had some nasty circumstances. And they have been affected by a nasty world and nasty, greedy people, selfish people, people with twisted mindsets, people who have a greedy agenda and who are even just advertising things through fear. So the 13 to 15-year-old child coming into our home has actually had a personality formed. So we can ask them, HP, what makes you hate? What makes you panic? Let's just be real about that. Well, Mama hates this. She ends up getting cold and she turns off the love when she sees this thing happen. And this idea causes her to panic. The fear of this or the fear of that is a motivating decision. Because I'm scared of rats, I will not take the trash out at nighttime in that alley. Panic, fear, hatred, panic, HP. That was a punctuation. HP. So the spirit likes that. My drum just fell off the dashboard. H and P are very powerful. But then there's two other things. P and P. Pleasures. Oh my gosh. What do you just love to do? I know somebody that just loves to just make things pretty. And gosh, that's just a favorite thing. I know another person who loves to just go sailing. And that's a pleasurable thing. Now, there are certain pleasures that are peculiar to people in different walks of life. Like, if you are a horror person, the pleasure of this, that, or the other thing might be really super special for you. You might have a pleasurable thing that a person who's maybe a richer person would say, well, that's no big deal. I do that all the time. There's many other more important things. So, what are your pleasures? What are the pleasurable things? Now, let's get real. For a female human being, there's a delightful pleasure And that is when her cycle ends, when the difficulty is over. Gosh, that's so marvelous. The whole Calgon take me away, or let's go have a girl time. That's a really great relief for a woman. That's a pleasure when the cycle is ended. And then for a man, there's a pleasure knowing that he's got a woman of his own to enjoy when he has that irresistible, comforting and enjoyable urge. Now the woman can have the same thing, but her body equipment and her form is different, and the whole family needs to care about the pleasure of the woman and the pleasure of the man. It's just interesting stuff. It's just basic stuff. Now, I haven't even talked about the next life and the spirit realm too much, but there are some pleasurable things to people who are truly discerning. There are some pleasurable things that really are best for your afterlife and for your eternal rewards and benefits. Eternal rewards and benefits are also a part of life and the afterlife, but many people don't perceive them. So, what makes you hate and get cold and hard-hearted? What makes you panic and get really fearful and change your behavior because you're afraid of something? What things are marvelous and pleasurable to you? And what are your passions? I mean, one of the funnest things is watching a little baby child. And when that baby child discovers that he can use his fingers, she can use her fingers to hold on to her toes, she becomes passionate about that. Oh my God, oh my gosh, I can hold my toes. This is so exciting. A passionate, exciting thing, like learning how to ride a bicycle. Oh my gosh, let's go ride bicycles again. This is so much fun. Or riding a skateboard, or sailing a sailboat, or even climbing up to the top of a tree where you can see really, really far and see in somebody's window. Mommy, Mommy, I'm waving to Shelly. She can see me out her window. Things that you're passionate about. So, hate, panic, pleasures, and passions. This is the beginning of helping these young people, and believe me, their hearts are set. They have become experienced. They know what they like, they know what they don't like, they know what they've been through, and they just want a forever family. They want somebody that cares about them more than just the county agency person that really cares for them and is trying to help them have their best life. Precious friends, we are going to raise some amazing children. Long, long ago, April 1994, I yelled at God. I told him, make me into the daddy that I needed when I was 4, 5, 6 years old. A strong man with a purpose and a clarity and an understanding of all the crazy stresses of life. So he can walk forward and be a person worthy of following, even into a life that is safe and inspiring and has business and good labors and an awareness of the afterlife and the spirit realm. Precious friend, you and I are going to raise some amazing children. Woo! This is a great day. This is just the beginning of the outline.